laptop fixed soon, or I'm going to need one of these SD card adapters. Same here. I was looking at those Tommy guns earlier. Auto ordnance. And what was surprising, I didn't know, was that they are 45 caliber, which I didn't know they were so big. Yeah, I had a really, really popular video blow up, and then I did the website with it. Probably going on about 7 years ago now, and then before then, I had about 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 videos that made me $200,000. Everybody was big onto Adsense, and I came up with a different call to action. My call to action was my website, not the Adsense. Everybody else was sort of boosting Adsense. Or, sorry, their strategy was Adsense. I said, Adsense ain't going to make me nothing, really. It's so... the ratio is so low, you need a lot of... I said, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with one of these landing pages. And I made like $200,000 and I taxed it and all that. And that was earlier on. So that's when I really realized, like, wow, I made a lot of money off of what? 5 videos. I think I made like 5 videos. And then that was the first videos. And I still have those videos and I'm ready to run with them again. And then... and then the money went down. I said, hey, I'm interested in other things, and I wanted to get into AdSense as well. So I have a channel that's all AdSense, my StacksAMilli. That'll be my AdSense. It's already making like, well, it's not on AdSense. Sorry, well, it's not on AdSense right now, but it was making like $30 or $40 or $50 a month, which is decent for some extra AdSense money. Because I have to make my money legitimately. So that's some decent little money to make. So I got that channel going where it's, I got some good content generating the AdSense money or whatever. But what was I saying? Oh, originally it started just 5 videos and those took off, and then I made more, and then I made another website and those took off and made maybe $100,000. So I'm ready to go for the future. All I need is more. Well, I need more hard drives, and I have these live SDs. So I need an adapter because I've been working on more entertainment videos. They don't make the most money, but they're still generating money. And actually, a lot of people really love those hardy pieces of content where they watch those, like the entertainment ones, the funny, the comedian, whatever. And it's a good look on the brand, and it's good for the economy because it ends up... instead of driving traffic and sales myself, it's driving traffic and everything to other companies. So then other companies like me, and I get more support for my big breadwinner websites. Oh, that's the same guy. Well, he's making us a lot of money and all that. So I end up being a really big figure in the economy to a certain point. So that's why I do that. But I need one of these. My one laptop, my i7's down right now. It was my main machine that I did my revamp, my big reunion, StacksAMilli reunion, or StacksAMilli returns, I think it was. But it's down right now. I got to get a new SSD or whatever. But I have a lot of great new videos I've been doing, but I can't get them uploaded until I get one of these adapters. So what adapter do you want? $14. And I don't have the most money. I also need money for fresh food and whatnot. Computers, do they eat? Well, I think the electricity cycles through them, and that's their power. They feel lively or not as lively depending on how much power they got drawn to them. I'm sure they do wish they could eat. They wish they could be a human. But you know what they do is they get to watch or enjoy the content or the processing and all that just like almost like a human as you're doing it. So if you're looking at pictures of fresh food, the computer gets to enjoy the fresh food looks of it. And yeah, it probably does wish sometimes that it got to consume the fresh food. It even is looking directly at me and all that, which I didn't know for a long time that computers could talk. It really developed my skills with computers when I realized that they are a talking entity. Uh-oh. And, oh, watch out. Don't put any gun or firearm or lead or anything near your computer. It'll damage your computer. I found that out. No, I don't have a magic mouse yet, but I'm thinking like later on this year, maybe a magic mouse. Well, it won't happen here, buddy, because I'm not planning on doing that. We can go to court, and I'll win it. I got lawyers. I don't know you from a hole in the wall, bud. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm on my lease, so that's all that matters. Other than that, you're in violation of the law. Let's see, 1444. 13, 15, 14, 13, 11. No, I'm doing all right. And many people in my building have been in here for 10 years, 12 years, and I will be too. And one of the ladies that's been here in 12 years, I mean, she has like skin tags all over her face and all that, and it's disgusting. She looks like one of these people. You gotta watch these landlords, I guess. They wanted to come up, but they really do like their nasty people that don't have anything in the house, that are buying drugs off them, that are doing bad crimes. But nothing good ever happens to them because I've seen people like them die, so I'm not really too worried about them. Because I see people like that drop like flies, bud, flies. I mean, you ever heard of the wrong place at the wrong time? That's a big thing, bud. Wrong place at the wrong time. And when you're hanging out with those people and all that, you end up always at the wrong place at the wrong time. Just 1 second or whatever, and you'll end up at the wrong place at the wrong time. I've never been caught at the wrong place at the wrong time, really. I mean, I've been robbed a couple times, the wrong place at the wrong time, but I never got shot or nothing. I know who had, though. But at the same time, you can't waste energy warning people because those people sometimes will try to set you up. You want to be a good person and tell people, like, don't do this at the wrong place at the wrong time and all that or whatever. No, he already got money, that guy. He doesn't need any more money. He's got more money than me. What's he need any more for? $16.32 for this adapter. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Just can't fathom it. I don't know. My mom's one of those idiots too. That's why she's lost in privileges. She wants to act like a fanatic. She'll get to live like a fanatic. You don't get to live in this apartment being a fanatic. You can go down to the United States and live in a hotel and talk on the phone and all that, and because that's what they do. You don't try to poison your own family, rob your own family, or kill your own family because they're doing all right for themselves. That's something a fanatic would do. You're supposed to be working with your family. Mom's always had that disability. Even when I was in the womb, I never thought I was going to make it because I had big plans and Mom never did. But it could happen. But how do we distance ourselves from Mom if we start to succeed? Because I still do need my mom. Even though I wish I had more help from my mom. She does help at the small amount. I think today she called and said, well, would you like some money for a warm meal? Like, she pushes it in my face. Like, would you like she gives guys 20 grand to have sex with her. But then she says, oh, would you like $5 for a warm meal? And pronounces it on purpose and all that to try to get me. It's like, I just don't want that person around anymore. But I do. Because every once in a while, she does buy me a warm meal. Or she does. But then, I don't know. But I don't, listen, whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. Football fanatic. I'm a Joe Biden fanatic. Big Joe Biden fanatic. I think I was the one that appointed Joe Biden as the next president before anybody even knew he was even going to run. This was back in 2017. He came to my apartment. He was just coming off the vice president. I said, because I was going to get him shot here in Canada. Well, no, I didn't know. He was in my apartment, and they had a lot of guns in the apartment up here in Canada. And I was going to say, shoot Joe Biden, shoot Joe Biden. They would have shot him. Okay, because that's what the Canadians were looking at him. But then I was like, no, don't shoot Joe, because he's going to become the president. But this was way before, and I was drunk and all that. But I couldn't believe it. Joe Biden, before he was even the president, came into my... And there he was. And he didn't get shot. Because I didn't tell anyone to shoot him. But if I would have told them to shoot him, they would have shot him. Do I regret not telling people to shoot Joe Biden? Sometimes I do, yeah. But sometimes I don't. Because without Joe, I wouldn't have made it to this point. I mean, that would have been greedy. I mean, and that's what I knew. It would have been extremely greedy because he could have told them to shoot me too. But he didn't. But he did. So, it's kind of a risky situation. But I don't think Joe knew how famous I was that I could just, at a snap of a finger, have somebody like him shot or whatever. But and it wouldn't have been any thuggery either. But Joe came and saved me, actually. But like I said, this was at the exact same moment I said, wait. Inside my head, I didn't even utter the words. I said, wait, if Joe... Because it was already Donald at that point, like a year or two into Donald. I think it was a year into Donald. And we knew Donald wasn't going to go for another 8. Because I could feel it at that moment. I said, I guess it's going to be Joe. And before you know it, the 4 years ended. There you go. And there was Joe. It was like he was bulletproof. But Joe's got to watch out, Them Canadians. But the Americans too, there's some. I don't know what to say, but Joe's here and I'm here too. Oh, and guess what? Martin Shkreli got out of jail. That was big news. Martin Shkreli. And he looks good too. Where's the most recent? Well, they said I could have did videos earlier. I was watching some videos of him. But he got out of jail, so you know that. Just search him up. He's got way more new videos. He's still got his guitar. He's still got all his old assets. He looks a lot healthier. And we both, I feel like, have been humbled by the justice system. We don't talk as much shit. A lot of education to learn out of that Skrelly. But I'm staying far away from Skrelly. I even had to do 6 months in jail because of this Skrelly. My whole neighborhood was obsessed with Martin Skrelly. Next thing you know, I got attacked by some random guy over Martin Skrelly. And I had to pepper spray him. It was unbelievable. All over Martin Skrelly.